Planet who, planet why, planet Ty. Planet who, planet why, planet Ty. Come on. Who, why, your girl, Planet Ty. Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Planet Ty on deck. I hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, and or evening whenever you guys are seeing this. So, Happy New Year. I think I might have said that in my last vlog, and it'll probably be the last time I say Happy New Year this year. I don't know, but how you guys doing today? I am currently en route headed to go pick up some medicine at Kaiser, and then I have to run over to the post office because I gotta go drop a late Christmas gift in the mail. I gotta go drop a late Christmas gift in the mail, and yeah, it's late, but it's not as late as you guys think, because like I said, you guys only get my videos once a week. So today is actually like the first of, like the third day of the year, the new year. Anyways, what was I gonna tell you guys about? Let me tell you guys. I was watching this. I was scrolling through IG because I guess at some point everybody scrolled online at some point. And I saw this video. It's a short video. I'm going to go ahead and insert it for y'all.
Oh my God!
But anyways, it's this chick, and she is, well, okay, it's not a chick, it's a little girl. It's a little girl's birthday party, and I guess, like family and friends are around. People are saying like, happy birthday to her and everything else like that. But when it comes time for the cake, her mother, I'm gonna presume this is her mother, she has the cake and she picks it up and she's smiling, and she takes the cake and she puts it in her face, right? Now, hold on, because I'm gonna get sidetracked if I say what I want to say immediately. Anyway, she puts the cake in her face. It appears that the candles are still lit in the cake. It was probably on just like a couple candles or something like that, but it appears that the candles are still lit in the cake. And anyways, so after, I guess, the cake hits the girl's face, a few seconds later, there seems to be like a shock or something, like as if the girl just felt the sting from maybe the candles burning her face or something else like that. Anyway, so she wipes her face, whatever else, and then she immediately goes to her mother, takes the rest of the cake that her mother's holding, pushes it in her mother's face, and it's like it pushes the mother back, like, it pushes her back, like almost like she's gonna fall on the floor or something. And then the little girl, she starts demonstrating. She walking around like, tough shit, and she turns her little ass around and starts twerking in front of her mother's face. You heard me correct. She turned around and started twerking in front of her mother's face, and then she pats her ass like, what? Now, immediately after she pushed the mother down, there's another little boy at the party. He could tell he's younger. So let's just, for reference, you guys will see the video. But I think I would give this little girl about maybe 10 years old. Maybe 10 years old. I don't, give or take a couple or whatever, because, sometimes with us you really can't tell on that age. Wink. But the little boy definitely, he looks to be about 2 or 3 years younger than her. And so anyways, I guess he tries to, like, after she pushes the mother down, he almost like tries to, like, okay, that's enough, but she wasn't finished. Okay, so one, light up the comments to let me know if you guys have ever saw this video. Two, we never know what our response will be in a situation like that, but what do you guys think your response, like, how do you guys think you would even react to something like that? Now, in the comments of the video, there was a lot of people who were saying, oh, the mother should have never, disrespect. If it's given, it's to be returned. Oh, look, planet who, planet why, planet Ty. Planet who, planet why, planet Ty. I digress. Okay. But I told you guys I had something I was going to show y'all later anyways. But I said that in another vlog and you probably forgot. Anyways, there was a lot of people in the comments who were saying, that, the mothers, if you give disrespect, you should expect to get it. Well, the instant karma, ha, 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 right? And this and that. And then there was other people who were on the other side of the spectrum who was saying, what a disrespectful little kid. That was so horrible. You know what I mean? Now, my perspective, yes, I don't know that the mother, I really don't know or believe that the mother intentionally burnt the little girl in the face with the candles. I don't even think she realized that the candles were still lit, to be honest with you. If you look at her face and her disposition, even after she did it, she was smiling as to say, you know, joke. Like, I don't think she meant any offense by it. Now, another part of that is I absolutely detest the thought of somebody putting anything in my face. So I wouldn't put, sorry about that. I just wouldn't put stuff in their face like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm talking about the cake. Get your minds out the gut. I'm talking about the cake. But anyways, I don't think, you know, I'm not one of those people, like even at weddings and receptions, I've seen somebody do that to a relative of mine. It was a reception and they turned around and let's cut the cake. And they turned around and smashed it in a relative of my face. And my relative turned around and smashed the cake right back in their face. Now, me personally, I'm against that. Feel free to 24th to never do something like that. I don't even play like that. Not at all. That's not my move. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's whatever else. Okay, back to the story at hand. No, I didn't agree with the mother pushing that cake in that girl's face. I also do not believe that she intentionally intentionally pushed the cake in her face, knowing good and well that the candles were lit. No, I don't believe that at all. I think she probably wasn't thinking. She probably wasn't thinking, this cake has lit candles, you know, hey, blow them out first or whatever. It was, who knows what the sense of humor is, because I don't get that sense of humor. I told you I don't like it. But maybe, you know, fun, joke, whatever. But the way that little girl just totally took that cake, smashed it back in her mother's face, and then turned around and started twerking on her, she has no respect for her mother. I don't even know if I don't know if it is her biological mother. I have no idea. Could be, doesn't have to be. You guys write the comments and let me know your thoughts. But she has no respect for her mother. Now, one thing I will say is, I would have been really hot. I would have been hotter than fish grease if my mother had did that to me. But I also would have took my little ass and walked right away from her. I would have been so annoyed and embarrassed that she decided to do that I would have walked right away from her and left her standing there with that cake. I would have left her standing there with that smile on her face as to say, this is your day. Now I hope you enjoy it, because when it was mine, you ruined it for me, honey. So let's let you enjoy that. The most I would have ever done is walked away from my mom. But the fact that not only did she take the cake, push it in her mom's face, push her mom damn near to the ground, and then turn her little ass around and start twerking, that also says to me, dang, this car behind me, y'all got a, girl, I wish you guys could see this because road rage is something else. Anyways, this guy behind me, you should never pull that close behind somebody else, never. He turned off, but that was horrible. Y'all see him back there? That was crazy. Anyways, what I was y'all, me and my digression. But what I was gonna say is that seemed like that's a behavior. That's not the first time that little girl has wilded out and start acting crazy like that on her relative, whether it be her mother, auntie, whoever, stepmom or whatever else. But if it was my stepkid, I would be done with his ass that day. I would, no more parties. The parties are over. You, far as I'm concerned, you don't have a birthday ever again in life. It's over, you know. And people were saying in the comments, you know, that if it was their child, yeah, you don't have to worry. You may never make it to see another day. I think that's a bit extreme. It's definitely extreme, y'all. Okay, but at the same time, birthdays would be canceled for you. There is no more birthday. Not just birthdays, Christmas, any kind of celebration where you would ever be gifted or uplifted. Well, let's go and cancel those, okay? But then again, instead of even doing all that, like I said, some people were saying they would go ahead and pack that child up and say wherever their father is or another relative is, you going to go stay with them. But if you guys watch the video, like I said, you guys will see that it is clear. I refuse to believe that's the first time that little girl has acted out so aggressively, you know, towards her relative. And and it's another video. If I can find it, I'll insert it. It's a little boy. He did the exact same thing. It was like his mother, this girl is a little girl too. Like I said, she's only 10, but the little boy who did it, he might have been about, I don't know, 8 or 7 or something else like that. And it was his birthday party, and his mom was like, happy birthday, Pablo, I think she called him Pablo or whatever, happy birthday, Pablo. But if I can find it, I'll put it in. Yeah, anyways, and so he's standing in front of this massive sheet cake that's, you know, decorated like a super character or something else like that. And the mother takes the cake and she smashes some on the side of his face, and she was laughing. Anyways, that little boy went ape shit. Do you hear me? He took the cake, he started punching in the cake. He took it, he smashed it all over her. He tried to destroy the entire thing. And I'm thinking, okay, you know what? Yeah, I don't necessarily believe in medication of the kids unless these kids need to be medicated, okay? Because it seems to me like in that extreme case that when you're upset and you're such at a tender age that you have zero idea for coping mechanisms or how to dial it back or what's too much, the emotional intelligence is going to tell you that's extreme. You've overdone your part now. This and that type of thing. That little boy, he went so crazy or whatever else. The mother, she looked in horror by the time it was over. I mean, he had all the kids at the party. He was literally taking the cake, throwing it. I mean, it was a nightmare. Yeah, that's, I saw that clip years ago before this one. But so yeah, anyways, I don't know. I have, yeah, I've been talking about this for a while now. Let me go ahead and get up off of here. I'm almost to my destination, but I want you guys to light up the comments. I should have already inserted the clip by now. I want you guys to light up the comments and let me know what you guys think about this. Yeah, it really disgusted me when I saw it. It rubbed me the wrong way. I get the whole idea of the mother embarrassed the child. I get that part, and I don't think the mother or, you know, parental figure, whoever this is, yes, I do think they were wrong for embarrassing the child. I've been embarrassed by my parental figures, okay? So, I know what it's like to be embarrassed by them. However, it's not what they do, it's how you're responding to this. And I feel like there's something off with the emotional intelligence of this kid for her to turn around and behave in such a wild, outlandish manner. I also believe that it's not the first time she's done this. So if we know that we got relatives, and that might be a sign, because, you know, sometimes people have relatives who need to be prescribed medicine because they have unchecked mental illnesses that ain't nobody looking into, just saying, you know, or people are they're ignoring the signs early on. And if that's the case, look, you need to go get them some help and let them know, you know, maybe perhaps they should be talking to somebody. And, you know, medicine's not, you know, always the answer, but there's different techniques that people can use if they at least are able to identify the problem, is what I'm going to say. If they're at least able to identify that there is a problem, there's different techniques that can be used to help them center themselves, calm themselves, and realize what's realistic in front of them, and you know, whatever else, what's the appropriate emotional response versus what's extreme and outlandish. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say about that. Why is this? Okay, this big truck is coming out in front of me. But I guess I'm gonna leave the rest of this conversation right here. I hope you guys join me in the comments to weigh in. Y'all, that's just wow. Oh, and you know what? I'll tell you guys about another thing when I come back. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all have made it here, and let me tell you guys, parking is a beast. As soon as I pulled up, right, it was this one car pulling out. And it's like, I mean, well, anyways, parking is a beast, is what I'm going to say. Why is it like, I mean, when people get really combative and territorial with the parking, you guys, you already know. You're like, look, let me hurry up and get in and get out. And I have to put this face mask on because in the hospitals, in the pharmacies over here, you still have to wear your face mask. So I'm going to have to put this face mask on, which I hate to do because it's going to mess up my lipstick. But anyways, let me go ahead and get it on and get on up in here. I'll check back in with you guys after I come out of here. Well, parking is a beast. Even driving in, it's like something else. Yeah. So let me put my face mask on. And it be fogging my glasses. Because you know you be breathing even if you pinch the top right here. Even if you pinch this top right there, it be fogging my glasses. Let me come over here. Oh my God, there's so many people here right now. Okay, y'all, BRB. All right, guys, I just finished in Kaiser. I am on my way back to my car now. Oh, wait a minute. I think yeah, boom. I was walking all the way down to this other way because to the second, like all the way to another parking lot down there. And I was walking way down there because I thought, I had to park down there, but I forgot. Just as I hit the corner, I saw this lady coming up, and she looked at me and she was like, I'm leaving. I'm like, oh, good. Perfect. So I got her parking, and guess where her parking is? In the first parking lot. All the way at the top. Look at guys smiling down on me. Look at him. So let me go ahead and take myself to my spot over here. And oh, this guy's circling the block. See right there behind me? Like people looking for parking. I guess if they circle enough like I did, they catch people coming out. Anyways, let me get in this car and head to this post office. Y'all, there is difference in post offices and their employees, because it was hard to breathe in Kaiser. Just saying, wearing that mask, ooh, baby. How people have to wear for 8 hours, I don't know about that, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can undo you guys without. Still going? Woo. Y'all, what was I gonna tell you guys about? Oh wait, y'all, I may be upside down. No. Girl, get it together. What was I gonna tell y'all about? Oh, the employees at this one post office that I go to, they're rather interesting. Just meaning like they're not the most helpful people, but then just the difference in a few miles, another post office that I go to, the employees are exceptional. They are straight up exceptional. Either they love their jobs or they pretend like they do. Either which way, I appreciate their professionalism and willingness to help the customer. Because after all, I really feel like that's what they're in those positions for, right? You should be wanting to help, willing, and wanting to help the customer, because why else would you take a customer service job? Yeah, I know the money, but come on, let's be realistic. One thing that I do not understand is why people take customer service jobs and they hate working with the public. You guys, stay the hell away from DMVs. Stay away from these grocery stores. Stay away from places that involve you being able, you have to work with people directly like that if you know that that's not you. That right there is a thing of sheer frustration for someone to be in those positions, and then they have the nastiest attitudes. And you're like, why are you here? Step out the way. I'm sure somebody else wants this job or will be grateful or appreciative for it, You clearly aren't that person, so please go do what it is, whatever it is that you want to do. And maybe the reason why some of these people have attitudes or really bad dispositions is because the truth is they don't want to do anything, And it's like, okay, well, I get that too. But you're here taking it out on a whole bunch of innocent people, and I don't get that. Oh, anyways, I don't know if I have the clip for this one, but I'm going to tell you guys about it. While I'm heading to the post office, I'm about to tell you guys about this. You guys, I don't know what's up with these crazy little stories I've been seeing. Anyways, it's a guy, and I don't know if he graduated. He's graduating. I don't know if he's graduating from high school or from college. But his mother, you guys like to comment, let me know if you guys heard about this one. His mother decides to jump down from the, I guess it's like her seating, maybe like in a bleacher type area where it's kind of like sealed off or something else like that. She decides to jump her happy self down from there, and she decides to start saying, hey, she's happy, she's celebrating. But then it gets more interesting. The mother decides to turn that thing around, and I'm talking about a full 457. She decides to turn that thing around, you guys, okay, and starts twerking crazy. She's bent all over to the point where you can see her panty line cutting her whole, outlining her entire apple. And it's like, what the hell is going on? And it's like, okay, now I know as parents, okay, we get excited for our kids' accomplishments. And I want to say probably even more so for the accomplishments that our kids make that we never did. Because it's a symbol of, you didn't make it in the first half, but the second try you made it. And oftentimes I understand the proud feeling because we stand on the backs of so many just to do so many different things. So I get that part. I get the accomplishment part. I get the being happy part and supportive part. What I don't understand, I do not understand is, one, how did you turn your son's graduation around and make it about you? Two, Did you not consider the fact that you would probably embarrass the hell out of your son? But then again, another thought, I don't know what their relationship is. So I don't know if her son would be embarrassed or not. I would be mortified, and I do mean mortified, if I was graduating and my mama jumped down off the damn bleachers when they called my name and started screaming, hey, hey, and turned her whole 457 around and started twerking that thing. I'd have been humiliated. I would have been humiliated. I probably would have wanted to get off that stage as fast as I could so I could leave the building, right? Another thought, you guys, what kind of, I mean, it's like, okay, so now all of his teachers and his peers and, you know, the memory etched in his own head from how his graduation went. I wondered, I don't think his mother thought about that at the time, but what kind of impact that would have on him later on in life. Oh yeah, you the guy who graduated. Oh, you the one who mama, yeah, oh, the mama with the, you know. And so, of course, I went and started getting into the comments, because that's what people do. They're finna go live in the comments and see what everybody's talking about. So anyways, people in the comments, they were sounding off. One dude was like, yeah, if I would have saw his mom turn that thing around, I'd have got behind her. Okay, well, we can kind of infer where that would have went if he would have got behind that lady while she was showing her ass. Other people were saying it was just embarrassing, it was of poor taste. It was, you know, it was disgusting. The mother should have thought better. People were saying, Mom, it's not about you. Let your son have his time. I completely concur. And then other people was like, well, damn, y'all don't know what she been through. Y'all don't know what she been through. She could have had a hard life. And then for her to see that, it was like, you know, consider a real good thing, a miracle. I can understand that. I can understand her having a hard life. What I don't understand is, even if you had a hard life, why did you decide to make your son's graduation about you? Why? What part of the game was that? How did that happen? I don't know. Just my thoughts and, of course, my opinions. But you guys know, I want you guys to light up the comments and let me know. If I had the clip, you guys, I would have already inserted it about now, you know. But if you guys don't see the clip, just weigh in and let me know what you guys' thoughts are. I know, you know what, here's the whole thing. I do understand that as human beings, we all have different sensitivities. Me personally, I was really embarrassed on my graduation too. But for my mom throwing a thing in a circle, that's a different story time. I might tell that to you guys in the future, because it still pinches me. It still pinches me. But I will tell you about this one lady, after graduation, and my graduation, and my own experience. She was an advocate for this one program, Bay Area Women Against Rape. And she told a story about her mother and her graduation. She was trying to comfort me, you know, after my graduation experience or whatever else, like the next time we seen each other. She was like, well, hell, don't feel bad. She was like, because my graduation, my mom was so drunk, she fell down some stairs and she fell over the bleachers. I think she said something like she fell down 3 flights of stairs or something, and then fell over the bleacher because she was stone drunk. And after that, she passed out. So she was like, you know, if you want to talk about embarrassment, she was like, well, this is what happened with my own mother. So that definitely topped the cake. You know, it definitely took the hat. I'm thinking, good Lord, what is up with people? But you know, if you know, to dissect and pull it back even more, so that speaks more so of addiction. You know, that speaks more of addiction and something that her mama needed help with. You know, mine wasn't as severe, but her giving me that in lieu of me saying, oh my God, that was embarrassing. You know. It just, you know, it made sense. But like I was saying before, y'all, we all do have, you guys light up the comments and let me know some of your embarrassing family moments that you was just like, oh, why me? Or it would have to be in my family type stuff. Light up the comments, y'all, weigh in. But yeah, I do understand that some people do not embarrass easily at all. Like some people, they are not embarrassed by, you know, some of the stuff that you might be holding your chest behind going, oh my God, they are not embarrassed about that. They will not even flinch. And then you got other people all in the same who like, oh really? You know, like, oh, are other people all in the same? You know, if you, I remember one day I was going to go pick up my baby girl from school, and she was in elementary, you guys. And anyways, the teacher, she called her class, blah, 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 your mom's here, right? And she had she had her hands over her ears as if she was startled in some way. I was like, what's going on with you? Why'd you have your hands over your ears, right? And she was like, Mom, your heels, they were so loud while you were walking down the hallway. It was quiet. Everything was quiet except for the teacher speaking. And your heels were so loud. Okay, well, I don't think that, you know, I didn't hear the sound of my heels, you guys, okay? I was just walking to pick up a child, okay? But this is just going to show you about different sensitivity levels, okay? So while one thing you might not think is, you know, you don't see anything of it, somebody else will be mortified. So yes, it definitely speaks to different sensitivity levels. But overall, whatever your sensitivity level is, high, low, whatever else, that right there was just all out too much with the you know, throwing that ass in a circle and twerking and all that. Y'all, the only thing that stopped her was a security person or a school administrator had to literally come there and was like tapping her shoulder like, ma'am, trying to get her off the floor. They literally had to come get her. And that's what, anyways, y'all write in the comments to let me know your thoughts. I'm a little bit away from the post office that I want to be at, so I will be back. But you guys, y'all stay tuned. I'll BRB. I know I said when I came back I was going to be at the post office, but I lied because I decided to come. Did I lock my car? I decided to come to this Dollar Tree first because I want to see if they have those really big envelopes. I want to see if they have those really big envelopes to mail at the post office in. So let's see what they got here, y'all. Look like they're stocking. Excuse me. They don't have them, and I don't need anything from here. But I'm about to just see right quick. Oh, cute cup. Look. I said it's a yogurt cup. This is very cute. Look. This is how I get caught up buying things that I'm not here to buy. It's a 3-pack. Oh, this can help you with your if you're doing meal prep. Cute little box to get you started. Excuse me. Let's see, envelopes. I'll be in the long go. Not big enough though. That's not big enough. This one may be though. Look. I think this one is big enough. Y'all see it? It doesn't have a lot of cushion inside though. Oh, it does have a little bit. Alright you guys, I'm gonna grab these envelopes and I'll be back. Alright you guys. Just making it to the post office in the dollar store. I was able to find the large envelopes, which is good because if not, then I would have to send this in a box. It's like about 3 people ahead of me, which is fine. And then I'll be able to see how much it's going to cost to mail this out, take care of this. Then I'll go check my P.O. box and see if there's anything there that I am missing that I haven't been able to pick up yet. It's not that bad. Well, it's not that bad. I want to say, guys, it was a lot bigger than this, but I was happy to get this big envelope at the dollar store for, what is it, $1.25? Yeah, and I end up getting another one just in case I need it in the future because I'm one of those people who can, if I got something now, I just might need it again. Oops. In the future. So anyways, like I said, there's a couple people ahead of me, a few people behind me. I'll get back on with you guys after I'm finished mailing this package out. Okay, yeah, so I just finished at the post office. I just sent my package out. Got my tracking number right here. And I gotta go pick up Basti. But first, let me check my P.O. box and see if there's anything here that I need to throw away. Because you guys, the advertisements, they litter me with the advertisements. Yeah, they litter me with the advertisements. So hold on. Let me see what I'm gonna throw away. They send me the same thing over and over and over. I don't need it. I promise y'all I don't. So I'm gonna recycle. I'm gonna go ahead and call this to see if she's ready to go. And why is Kaiser still spelling my name wrong? That's interesting. But I am all finished here now. And I know that me and Bestie is supposed to go out and get some exercise today. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for our lunch options. Even though it's past my usual lunchtime that I would start, because I usually have lunch at 11:30 in the morning. But sure. Not sure how the rest of this vlog is going to go, but I do appreciate you guys being on deck. If you guys are new, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell anyone and everyone your girl Planet Ty is out here taking y'all along with me to do what I do, because that's what I do. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you guys are feeling my, what is it called? I don't know if you guys can even see it all, but if you guys are feeling my my t-shirts, like my story times, more coming to a theater near you. Anyways, let me go see what the deal is with Bestie and I'll BRB. All right, y'all, I got Bestie on deck. Bestie, say hi to the people.
Superhero house.
So you guys, I told you I was picking Bestie up so we can go get some exercise right quick. And the good people been running with me all day long. And I done told them about a few things. Bestie, wait till you see the beginning of this vlog. The stuff I share with them, oh my God. Oh my God, Bestie. Anyways, this one last thing, and I'm gonna stop telling you, well, I'm not gonna stop telling y'all, but this is the last thing I'm gonna share with y'all today about this clip I seen on Instagram. Now, it's a party. It's a family party. I don't want to say it's a family party. It could be maybe a senior citizen party, because the people I seen in the clip appear to all be senior citizens. Anyways, it was a lady and man dancing. You guys, first of all, the lady. They were doing. She was literally bent over the table. I might insert the clip. She was literally bent over the table. He had his hands around her waist. He was popping that thing all into her, as in such a sexually implied, explicit way. And she just kept backing that thing up, and she turned around and maybe even slapped her ass a time or two. And he just, to the point where I think at one point he might have even been lifting her dress up a little bit.
Oh, dear God.
And kind of going up under it, pumping. And she was sitting there looking like this was the best thing since sliced bread. Bestie, I'm not kidding. She was looking like this is a very normal thing. Now, my question to you is, do we think that's a bit much, or, I mean, what do you think, Bestie?
I think it's giving me big Leo energy. That's what I think.
Them Leos gonna eat your ass up.
I'm just kidding. Hey, they can't eat me up because they know I'm not lying.
Oh, I know Leos
It's
are
a
very.
fact. That is Leo energy.
Leos are very bold and brazen.
That's Leo energy.
Bold and brazen.
You know what it says? Look at me,
Yeah,
everybody.
look at me. Look at me.
Everybody, look at me.
They are very much so.
And
Look
that's
at me.
Leos.
Look at me. Look, it's hilarious though.
That's what it gives
But
me.
they are very much so. Look at me. But so what I don't, right? What I like the spirit about the clip is that they having a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, having fun.
And I love to see that they still have like youthful energy about them. That's dope
Yeah.
to
You
me.
never too old to have a good
No,
time.
no,
and
you're
have fun
not.
and all that,
You're
so-
not at all. I don't know that I would want. No, actually, I do know. I do know I wouldn't want nobody to record me having a certain type of fun.
Right.
You know why? Because I don't necessarily want my kids to see me having a certain type of fun. In my head, it's still, you know, there's different fun that I have with adults that is really none of my kids' business. You know, regardless of how grown I am, in my opinion. You know, and then there's just different fun that the world can see, and it doesn't matter. You know, but these lovely people are having a good time. I don't know if they may have had some nice good beverages to warm their bellies and
I'm
make them
sure.
feel extra smiley, happy, goody. Y'all, Bestie, what you was gonna say? Do you have something to add to this?
Well, you know, to each their own. Everybody have fun the way you have fun.
Right.
You know, I don't know. I'm more conservative with my personal stuff like that. Like certain things that I'm just not gonna let the public see about me. Period. But
Right.
that's me.
Right. No, I get that all the way because it's some stuff. Like I said, it's some stuff about your girl. It's not happening on camera.
I saw this.
It's not gonna happen.
I forgot where I saw it. It could have been Instagram.
Oh, see that little bird?
Instagram, Facebook, one of them. I don't know. Excuse me. Anyways, there was this couple, and the couple, they had got married. Now, when they got married, the kiss part, right?
Oh.
Ooh, I cringed.
People can
When
get
I
so
say
carried away with that.
Tongue to tongue, all down each other's throat in front of everybody. I mean, you can see the whole. Everything. I thought it was so disgusting. But that's me. Other people, yeah, cheer them on. But my whole thing is I ain't going to nobody's wedding. They doing all that. Nope.
Nah,
Nope.
well, yeah, I'm not.
That type of kiss belong on a honeymoon.
Right. It belongs. And so,
When you're
you can come and tell you.
consecrate the marriage. Not
You know.
consecrate?
Oh, it's constantly.
Consummate, whatever.
Well,
When you put the marriage and you make it solidified, that's that type of kiss.
and I know, and because you know what, I seen a video like that. I don't know if it's the one you're talking about, but I know people, because you know I'm always dancing in the comments when I see what people saying. It's their wedding. They
Yeah,
can
I
do
feel
what
it.
the
You're
Lord
right.
say. One, blah
They
blah
can do
blah.
what
Yeah,
they
we
want to. I
get
just
all
don't
of
go to
that.
people's weddings
Right.
and do shit like that.
Exactly.
But you can.
You're right, you can. But my whole thing is this:
Everybody ain't into it.
everybody not. But if I'm at anybody's gathering, baby,
Superhero out.
I prefer them to act classy and not trashy.
Me too.
Okay, because there are some things that one should be kept to yourselves. We understand you in love. We understand all this and that. That's how you walk down the aisle. Hopefully, that's why you're walking down the aisle. And between you and your thing is between. But then again, our opinions are our opinions.
Some people overdo it though.
And
They
people-
do. Because I had this one coworker many years ago, and she said when she got married, she was going to hand out a picture of her JJ to all the guests. That was a good idea.
Who would,
And
why
while
would
she
make
was
her
sitting
think
back
they would want to see
and
it?
saying that
That's disgusting.
and laughing, I was disgusted.
Yeah, you
I was
wouldn't hand that,
disgusted.
girl.
And
I
I'm thinking
wouldn't.
to myself,
I would not
what
be
the
at your
fuck
wedding.
is wrong with you?
I wouldn't be at your wedding, honey.
Why would you hand out anything?
Hell, you ain't even the kind of person I would
So-
send a wedding gift.
I say that to say it's some real different type of people out there, y'all. It's
That's
some
nasty.
real different type of people.
I mean, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
She said that shit with her chest.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
I'm
But
gonna
she
send
said
you
it with her chest like that was a good idea.
Yeah. You know what? Well, that speaks to me as somebody who is morally poor,
Yeah, because I'm like, I hope none of your guests is your family.
morally in a deficit.
So that you're going to
Why-
be handing out pictures of your
why-
baby JJ.
And how would your groom feel about you handing that to his
Exactly.
family? Ooh, you guys,
But she said it with her chest.
that is some really nasty stuff.
Like, that was a good idea. So it's some different people.
They real different.
You know, her and the people who tongue to tongue all down the throat in front of grandma. I mean, I
right?
just-
So what? My whole
they're a
thing is
different breed for me.
maybe. I mean, yeah, people gonna do what they want to do, but light and love to everybody. Remember, you know what? The opinion you should cherish most amongst everyone else's is that of your own. So, I cherish my opinion more than anybody else's. Okay, so with that said, y'all should do the same and do what's always best for you. But that is some nasty shit.
It is nasty.
Just saying.
It's nasty.
We different,
This is
y'all.
why my bestie is my bestie right here.
We
Me and her
different.
A1 from day one. I don't really mix with people like that.
Yes, we just different type of people. Like I said, cut from a different cloth.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that said, we're gonna get up out of here, y'all. If you guys are new here, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell anyone and everyone your girl Planet Tide. Then I'm gonna grab my bestie, Sam, I am a superhero on
Superhero
Daddy.
in the house.
And we taking you guys around, telling you guys about things that we heard about, saw, know about, whatever the case may be. And we hope you guys have enjoyed it. Bestie, you wanna say bye?
Peace.
Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. Like I always say, there's always another story to be told, but for now,